And here we go. Alright. So, I came across a really nice... Well, I didn't come across it. I had to fight some troll in a cave. It was kind of an annoying... Well, it wasn't. It was a little bit tedious. I'm not sure I'd call anything in a video game tough, for example, because most of it's just... You deal with the pattern, whatever pattern's in there, and you jump back. But anyways, he was a tough monster. Took a while to fight him, and where am I doing? I got this bad boy. Now, you can't really. I mean, I'm sure people who play the game a lot probably could tell if it's how good it is. But comparatively, it's. From what I was using, it almost doubled my DPS. So that's how good it was for me anyways. And since I've had it, I've been just tearing it up, and I think I've got... From finding, getting this drop to now, I think it was like 5-7 levels in a couple hours or something. It was a pretty good find. So... I can see it. Oh, man. I think this is where the bounty is. I just got to the bounty thing. The bounty board and been doing those. See, I don't know what exactly that is. That just kind of... I mean, it could be the passive that does the AoE. I'm not sure because of the animation. Like, I don't know what the animation... What do you... Come on, fucking... Oh, hit that. Okay. But I love how it just does that, and like everything it hits is evaporated. That right there. And then it started having a hell of a lot more of these. A lot more greens dropping, to the point that I'm just leaving them like that. It's like I don't care anymore. I'll check them a little bit, and then, but they're mostly weapons, so it's like I don't even bother. You guys. Let's stop standing in the fire. Mantle of the Weeping Eye. Boo-hoo. Veil's Edge. Oh, no, I still got one more. Let's see how I'm... Level 40. Cool lightning aether. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh. I'm chugging the caffeine and I'm still tired today. Oh, there they are. Ah, you got eaten by bees. Sure, they're wasps. Of course they're wasps. Wasps are assholes. Alright, that's all I need to do, but... Nope. Go see if I can fight the main dude again. And get another level. What was that noise? A part of me thinks I probably shouldn't have started streaming just yet, because I'm already close to going to make it lunch. Oh well. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just some dude who's streaming some. Ritual Wand of Scorching. Oh, and a delicious level. 3 more points. Once I get that, I'm gonna have a lot more, what's it? Chaos damage. Let's see. Like, this one seems like it's just a no-brainer. I got retaliation damage, I get resistance to life reduction, that's a good one. For me, anyways. I heal better, I have massive health regen, stun duration, damage, and damage absorption. It's like, the hell, it's... I guess I could just do one more and then I'd just be 2 points away. You know, let's do that. And soon my fighting form will appear. Where am I? Okay. Oh shoot. Turn this onto the right thing. I'm at negative 7,000. I'll sell it to some poor homeless kid. Here you go, kid. Have a relentless raider revolver. A relentless raider revolver of clarity.
Well, thanks, mister. I'm gonna kill so many people with it.
You and your stupid green crap. No, you die. Quit with your green crap. Oh, stand in the green crap. Also reminds me, I need to, even though I need to do that, but I need to, because I forgot that I have a secondary here. I guess I'll put this rifle in it. Just for those rare occasions when I've run in, I was fighting something, what was it? Some sort of bug queen. And I needed, or I could have used some range to help with that. But the only range I had just wasn't very good. Let's see. I lose some offensive ability, but I gain a lot of defensive ability, and I gain DPS and some armor. Right, hold on to, and if I add this one, so let's see. It's going to be a... Alright, it's not too much of a DPS, but a lot of armor. Okay, we'll take it. And then I guess I could do a 3 set. I get at... Wait a minute. I do have some acid retaliation already, so this would help a little bit. Because I already got... Oh no, I thought this one was a... Never mind. This would just give me 2. This would give me 10%. But let's see, I would lose 5% cunning, which would bring my DPS down a bit, right? Offensive ability and defensive ability. But I do get 33% to all retaliation damage. What's it look like? Not a huge difference. But more armor. A lot more armor, actually. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm gonna put these over here so I don't... Actually... Can I do it this way? Nice. That's my bag of things I need to break down. Well, I don't really... Except for maybe this one. And... Yeah, probably these two. Like, I got bunches of this component. But I don't have as much of those ones. Yeah, I am running into something that I'm not thrilled about on it. Ow. But God, I hope I didn't break my finger or something. It would have to be like some sort of microfracture, but still, it's like just a little bit of pain in a weird way. But I did notice there's one little thing that I don't particularly care for, and that's it seems like almost every single one of those totems that I do, it's just the same kinds of bosses. It's repetitive. It's the they just summon hordes of creatures, and they not stun. Well, sometimes it's stun, but it's like, and they root you with something. And it's just the same ones over and over. It's kind of, there's no variety to it at all. I don't know if it's just kind of bad RNG or whatever, but probably one of the first things that I find kind of truly disappointing. Alright, let's go down here a bit. Where's this one? What's my fire resistance at? 41? No. Then there's this guy too. Of course, I don't know if he's still here. I guess he would be. I don't know if he's just an area champion or if he was random. I don't know enough. But I killed him once, and then he comes back to life. And then is like, and it took a while, and I'm like, I'm done with this. I left because I don't want to deal with it again. But he kind of does the same thing too. He just summons scores and scores of ads, and then he throws in a root. And then of course, you know, spamming the little, holy crap. Of course, then I can't see back here, so I can't even see what's there. Yeah, cheap cheap. Don't bite. I love how they evaporate with that AoE proc. There he is. Right. Let's see if I can.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah. Oh boy. He seems just as annoying. See, the root, there's the root, and here's all the constant non-stop ads that you can't ever get rid of. I mean, some of those are just extras to non-summoned ads, but you know, the worst part about the ads though is you can't see through them half the time.
Can't do that yet.
Every time I stop there, it's because he's freezing me. Didn't notice you guys.
I can't do that.
Like, what the? Come on. And the worst part is he's gonna, or I'm gonna die because I get rooted and yeah. See this, it is not even worth it because he's gonna die once and then he's just gonna resurrect immediately. So and I don't know. And I think the worst thing about it is, like I said, it's the same thing as all these other totem bosses and half the other bosses. It's just HP sponge, root spamming, and add summoning. That's like 90% of the boss mobs that I've been dealing with for the last, I don't know, ever since I got out of the first act, and even in some of the first act too. But it's very uncreative. It's very uncreative, and it's my first true disappointment in this game, or in the developers, I suppose, of the game. Because I mean, that fight already is going to be annoying, but the fact that it's kind of a same fight, only he has heavier HP, but it's still just the same fight, kind of makes it like, it makes me do what I just did, which is just abandon it. It's not worth my time. Especially since I'd have to do that twice at least. For all I know, he resurrects the third time. I also hate all the damn archers. Just that you can barely see because they all blend in. And sometimes they actually shoot through the walls. Alright, let's go back to where I should be. Now what is it? The Blood Grove. So I need to go that way. Alright, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Maybe. Although I like the Black Star, and the 2 Decadence, and a skill to all occultists. I would say no. No. It's nice that I'm starting to get to the point that I can just kind of look at it real quick and figure it out if it's something I want to keep.
Put it to good use.
It's always good to get to that point. Alright, so I need to go... I think I can go out this side now. All right, that's right.
Storage. No questions asked.
No, I didn't mean to do that there. That's where I meant to do it. All right, so actually, wasn't there another one that did for hands? I just figured this one out too, that there's a search bar in here. And why did I put head? And I meant to put, I do need hands too, but, or head too, but I need head too. I need hand weapons too. So I could get one that has chaos damage. But the one I have been using was, oh, I don't even have one anymore. Or no, there it is. 5% health and offset, but there's another one that does health. Not, what do you call it? Health steal. What do they call it in this game? Life convert. There it is. Well, that's actually less. Oh, that's more of a caster one, isn't it? Okay, I see. So let's go ahead and put you in there. And then, let's see if I have another, what do they call it? Boots? And boots and pins and boots and pins. Oh, I got plenty of those. And then, last but not least, was head. What did I have this? Oh, I just had that green because I didn't have anything decent. Did I put ectoplasm? Why did I do that? I don't really need energy. Okay, that says behead. I get it. I gotcha. Vitality and chaos resistance. Undamaged undead. You know, I am going to fight Chthonics. Hooked on Chthonics worked for me. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. But then again, this will help everything. No, we're gonna do that.
It's safe with me. Promise.
Ah, why does he always want to talk to me? God. I hear you're going to attack cultist camp Ballsy. But after what you did to the other, I suppose you're capable of anything. Ah, what do you need? All right. I'll do the thing. Wait, it still says speak to him? I already agreed to do the thing. Oh, wait a minute. Was this? Oh, no, this is Scoutmaster. This isn't. Where the hell is. Oh, he's back, still here. I don't know why I thought that would. Oh, I know why. Because there was a big exclamation
Just the
mark.
person I'm looking for. The others may disagree with me on this, but there's something I need you to do. There are 2 other groups of survivors in the region that we are aware of, but Somer and Creed do not consider them to be of strategic value. Frankly, I disagree. They may consist largely of fanatics, but fanatics aimed in the right direction can be a powerful force.
True.
I've asked representatives from both the Order of Death's Vigil and Kaiman's Chosen to visit here and speak to us. There is some obvious animosity between the 2, but perhaps we can leverage that against them. I would like you to be our representative. Speak to both of them. Learn all that you can and decide which of the two groups would prove to be of superior strategic value. I just don't see them setting their fanatical beliefs aside. Both groups have valuable resources at their disposal. Kaiman's chosen may be religious zealots, but they are surprisingly well trained and should make formidable allies in battle. The order.
Oh, choices.
The one you call Ulgrim has asked to speak with the Order of Death's Vigil, so I have...
Tell me about the Order. We are seekers and preservers of knowledge, and we do not fear death. We embrace all that teaches us and know what you offer to the Black Lagoon. I know it says Legion, but for a second I saw Lagoon, so I read it as Lagoon. An Arcana Master. We send living men twice in when we could send loyal undead servants. Vitality is supposed to... I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna have to look this up. What's this called? It lays among the ashes. No, it's about like... I'm not very hungry though right now. Gotta figure out what I got some nice leftover curry, which sounds pretty good, which I could just save to have for dinner, but I don't know. The main reason for choosing one faction over there is faction-specific equipment. Kaiman's chosen offers support for fire, physical fire, and lightning damage builds, cold vitality. So it doesn't really seem to mean anything for me because it doesn't look like it'll. Let's see. Oils, tinctures. I don't care about that. Doesn't even. There you go. It shows me the fashion. It doesn't really show me the stats of these things. Gallery. Ooh, I like that mask that they have though. Oh, when they got... Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the necromancers. I think my only other character that I really got to this point I'm pretty sure they went with the Kaiman's chosen. Player may choose to side with a different faction. This recently revision of both factions on all difficulties, which means the player can only be allied to one faction at a time, regardless of the difficulty. Note that it is not possible to side if the player has selected the... Oh, interesting. I mean, it makes sense, but a lot of times you see these games, they don't tie that kind of thing into the gameplay. They're like, well, even though you're a necromancer, we're going to let you ally with people who hate necromancers. No, don't chomp me, you little asshole. Increase Thadrius, not Thadrius, but Thydrius Kaimon. Okay. Just too bad, because I'm more of a...
What can I do for you?
I'm not much of a, what do you call, speaking to the order. Speak to Master Vogue. But I'm not much of a, I'm not much of a necromancer enthusiast. That's what I'd say. I'd say it's largely not my aesthetic. I guess is a good way to put it. Just as a person. And why that matters is because it means I generally won't play necromancers in games. Not because I'm like, ew, it's just not, yeah, not my bag. It's not my bag. Not my tastes. Squeep. Squeep. Yes, I know it's lunchtime. What do you want to eat? Huh? We can do hot dogs. We can do leftover. I guess it depends on what I want to do. I do have something marinating, but having it marinate for an extra day isn't a bad idea. Like, it sounds like a delicious idea. Call of blood. God, I love how they evaporate. Wait a minute, was that? I don't know why I keep going to these things. There's never anything good in them. And of course, we know the one that I don't go to is going to have the most legendary weapon ever. That's just how it works. And now they attack me. I was just coming to check this place out. It's like, seriously, just because I'm not working with you, you guys are like, oh, we gotta kill him now. I tell you. Now what I really want to find is a couple more shrines, because I am actually 2 away from getting my Eldritch Fire, which is the second most exciting thing for me right now. suppose I could just do some ramen for lunch too. The problem with ramen is you can't need both hands to eat it. This is why I usually have lots of microwavable burritos. I still have lots of microwavable burritos, and I could indeed just have some, which I may do. Because you don't need both hands to eat a burrito. Well, I mean, some burritos you do. Get out of my world. Get off my plane of existence. I tell you to back out of blood crew team with worse. What else is out there? Oh. Thank you for giving me radio material. My whole life I have revealed in the spilling of blood. For years I have been driven to hunt in the shadows, lurking and hunting alone. But I am alone no longer. At long last I have found what has called to me. Chthon has whispered to me, and the grim dawn has released my shackles. Now I take my pleasure and collect the blood for my lord. It fills my heart and warms my soul to watch the last drop of blood flow. The old world was not understanding of my need, but now a new power has risen, and Chthon has called on me. And those who do not answer the call will be my prey. I'm gonna wait till I get all three of the notes. I hate that. That's one thing I kind of dislike about the way they do the drops, is since you can get them all in weird orders. It's like you read the spoilers kind of thing first, almost. I mean, it's not like there's huge spoilers, but it would be nicer if they just made them, at least as far as the drops go in order. I know, not very realistic or anything, but but that kind of lore I definitely would rather have done in order. Oh, I was about to kill you. What's up, dudes? Those must be the necro. Oh, damn it. Did I ally with necrophiliacs? Oh, well. Just burn my corpse if I die. Oh. It's the circle. Oh, this is the A faction I didn't join. Fighting against necromancers. Because when you die, you're just gonna fight for them. Nice. I see the star. I am summoned to. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, chill out, Birdo. I'll go in a minute here. Give me a minute, and I'll make food. I think we'll just go with burritos again. Does it tell me, when I do that? Does it tell me how much they sell for? No, I gotta actually go and... What's... Oh, that's the... Alright, chill, little bird. What are those that I keep on picking up? What are they? What are they? Oh, it must be these. Oh, these. Get a lot of them, right? God, I'm so happy I got this weapon. You see, everything else is dropping. It's like 2,000 to 3,000 DPS less. It's like this was a nice little pickup. It's almost like a cheat item. I mean, don't get me wrong. Eventually, I'm gonna outgrow it, and it's not gonna be as good. But it's a nice little boost. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go cheap. Yes, I am actually going to go and make. Make a couple burritos. Oh, stitch. Although I almost don't need to put that up because A, wireless mic, and B, will take 3 minutes tops. I should say that. Yeah, I'm already in my fridge. You know, that's when I was younger. Thinking, why would I want a studio apartment? Why do I want a small apartment? It's so horrible. Like, I want to have another, like a kitchen And don't get me wrong, there's if you have a house, I suppose it's different because you can do things with it, but it's so very nice to be able to just walk a couple feet into the kitchen. And get a snack. I think if I were to make like a small house, I think I would still kind of build it this way. Like I'd have like the kitchen in the office or my computer room, whatever you want to call it, essentially in the same room or just right next to each other, like almost like a small studio, and then the rest of the place would be like kind of further out. In fact, most of it could just be lawn, of which would be gravel. Not gravel, maybe dirt. I would put like a Zen garden and koi ponds. Not specifically because I'm like, ooh, you know, koi ponds, Japanese. It'd be more like because I don't have to mow. I don't have to mow a Zen garden or a koi pond. You know, like. And the koi pond is to hide my laziness, although you still have to upkeep. We had a koi pond, and it's not too bad. You set the filter up nice, and you just got to clean the filter every once in a while. And then you just go out and you throw some food once in a while up to the fish, which you could even set up to do with something automated if you really wanted to. Yeah, that would be good. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay, that was a little quick. All right, and just like that, 2 microwavable burritos, handheld, so I don't need 2 hands. And then, come here, little birds like give me mine. A little bit of extra time to put some Ortega taco sauce. You're gonna burn yourself, you stupid bird. He loves my food. He loves tortillas. You know what? I should just. There we go. I got a HOTAS on my desk, and I haven't used it in like half a year at least, if not more. And it's kind of in my way. So I finally decided I should move it a little bit. I wish I had more desk space, honestly. Actually, no, it's not the desk space, it's just I don't have good desk space set up for controller. I guess it's the right way to put it. What's up, dude? I like how they're just having a casual, oh, hey, what's up? An entrance all of my food. I wonder if this is one of those don't trust. Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something. Never trust a woman. I suppose you could say it's spoilers, but it was kind of... telegraphed. I must apologize for the ruse, but alas, I cannot travel very far from my doom. You will die knowing that I savor you as I drain the life from the... I have hunted this forest for centuries, sapping unsuspecting fools such as yourself of their precious vitality. That cave has been sealed up for some time again. Blah, 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 blah. Only one way to find out. You do hurt. Well, you hurt for a little bit. See, you should have been a succubus, because if you were hot and you're like, hey, then you would have gotten away with it. But no, you were like, I am evil necromancer, drain vitality. Instead of, ooh, I am sexy succubus, drain you. Because I would have fallen for that. Interesting. I'm already kind of offhand trying to think of what kind of character I'm gonna make after this. I think I need to do a ranged caster, because I don't do a lot of ranged stuff in this game. Maybe a caster pet class? Although that would also mean that I'm probably largely playing... Oh, that's too bad for that guy. Largely playing occultist, although I'm not really doing much occultist. I'm only going to end up doing like just the buff, and maybe if I have some left over, I'll have Birdo. But I don't know that I will, because I don't know if it's really worth it. Ow, 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 don't step in the hot spots. Not that you really have much of a choice. Ooh. If I remember correctly, which I probably don't, but I swear there's some sort of quest McGubbin that you end up getting that makes it so you can walk through that Aether ground, or whatever you want to call it. Corrupted ground. I could be wrong, though. It's been a while since not exactly been a while since I played before this, but it's been a while since I actually got this far again. Like the first time's always the best. Oh no, not always. First time's usually a good distance in, and then nice, and then ahaha, more chaos damage. Yeah. So far just this and this. One % more absorption, a little bit more physical. Let's go ahead and put something in there. Immediately to 5 because of all the other stuff I got. Or because of the something I'm wearing. Oh, and of course I keep forgetting. We're just gonna go more physical. Gonna get physical, physical. Gonna get physical. Let's get into physical. Chop, chop, chop. All day long. Chop. Mooches. Leave him. You know, please don't do that. He's not chewing on the mic. He's just rubbing his beak on the mic. He's trying to clear his wipe his mouth, basically. The goober. I can't be angry at you like that about that because it's kind of cute, but please stop. Aha! My hand is free from Little Bird. Alright, let's go down and go the other way. Okay. Village of Darkvale. Let's see. Okay, I think I need to go back to the Blood Grove. I don't see anything about Village of Darkvale. you jerks. Quit casting from range and fight me like a man. I don't need another hero. I'm still in the evaporated. Ooh, a rare blue drop from a mob. Mask of Delirium. Oh. I mean, regardless of anything, I like the look. Is this no? We don't understand. We keep sending legions and legions of troops after, and he's killing everyone. What do we do? Send more. Fighting communists, apparently. Okay, let's clear the area, because while I've been clearing them out pretty easy, there will come a point when it's going to be deadly. Whew, that was kind of nasty because of all the...
Do that.
Yeah, well, their speed is an issue. Oh, damn.
Not ready.
See, this is one thing. It's because when you get so many of them piled up like that, you can't see anything, so you can't see if they're going to give you a big ol' attack that's going to kill you, or going to take your life off like that. It's kind of an issue. Like, if you can't see the gameplay, what's the point? Granted, I'm not sure there's much of a point in complaining about any of it, because it's way, I mean, the game's beyond released. So none of it will ever change, but... see, vitality damage, chaos damage. Ooh, I like the chaos damage. Destructions. I lose blitz. Oh, and lifesteal. I'm gonna say yes. How much do I lose though for everything? I don't really seem to lose anything significant, I don't think. I lose a little bit of stats wise. I lose the 2 to blitz, which doesn't mean much because I'm not using blitz as damage as much as I am mobility. But what did my DPS do? 880. So yeah, only like 6 DPS, but or wait a minute. No, more DPS. No, wait. There we go. Let's say a little bit less DPS, but I get the Life Stealer Nova, which that's going to be pretty awesome. Oh, you little brat. Normally he just takes bites out of one burrito. Today he's like, I'm going to take bites out of both of them. Not that it's much, but how about a little greedy bastard? All right. I'm still in the mill anyways. I should be turning around. In fact, I'll do that now before I get even further into Driver's Mill. Wait a minute, can I go downward through there? No. There we go, back into the Blood Grove. So it must be down here somewhere. Sucks to be you guys. Ooh, I see a shrine. Ooh. Don't run. Die like a man. I don't know who you are, but I don't much care. You're not a cultist. There you go. You know, there's definitely one thing that I like to point out that I'm really glad that they didn't do. I'm glad that they didn't decide that oh shit. What a jerk face. Anyways, I'm glad that they didn't have the escort quests. I mean, I think they might have escort quests somewhere, but it's not like every time you find someone, you're like, oh, well, it's time to escort them back. It's, here's a rift gate, get out of here. Oh, that was an easy one. All right. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Fire, chaos, and defense. One more, and I get that ability. I'm hyping up that ability. It's probably not going to be much, but I still want it. What is this one over here? Oh, interesting. What is this anyways? There's some totems. I wonder if I get a bonus bringing more back than just the 5. stone altar. Kind of worried about clicking on that, but here we go. Oh no, it's just loot. Let's clear that out. And then let's... Ooh, Ring of the Void. That might be good. And I'm on the wrong side. Oh no, wait, no. Looks to be all of it. How much space do I have? Okay, I got space. But, oh, it's going to take forever to look through it to figure out what I want to keep. Oh, very good time. Beef and brain. Delicious. All right. I put that there to escape if I need to. If I can. To be fair, by the time I know I need to escape, I'm usually dead. Whew. Even with my my AoE lifesteal, that was cutting it close. Loot, 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 loot. Loot, 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 loot. The other one's south of here. Huh. I wonder how you get there. Maybe around this way? Oh well, hold on, let me look at the map again. Because I don't think I'm going to come back there. Or maybe I will, I don't know. And actually, I'm going to come all the way back here first. Because I need to do a couple things. I need to... I want this back. I want this back. Because I don't really want this back, but I'm taking it back anyways. It's kind of like I have so many of them, but green gear is kind of like a dime a dozen. All right, now to do. Actually, I can sell the stuff I know I'm not going to use first. So, one-handers. Actually, no, it doesn't mean guns. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I found a better axe. Holy crap. Oh, I know, because the dumbass. There we go. Yeah, no, they ain't shit. Shield's not gonna use. Shield not gonna use. Oh, I forgot to take the component out. Okay, well.
Iron well spent.
No, I just gotta go. Alright, come here. Apparently now I gotta snuggle with Little Bird. Alright. Let's do this so they can all be in. Wonder. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. All right, so this is not going to be used. This is the same thing. Just is there any sort of difference in stats? Or no, there is a little bit of difference. Just the resistance kind of changed, but nope, not going to use it because I already have a pair. Guess I should just go through all these first. Now I got to remind myself that I will lose 10% armor also. But nope. And then physical damage, offensive. I'm gonna say no. That's a close one, though. No, so that can stay there. Leg plates of valor. So I lose some damage to the undead. I gain a lot of health. A little bit of no. I lose defensive ability. I gain a lot of resistance. So this is essentially. But that 30 physique and cunning, though, that might be the killer. Offense, or getting defense for offense. How much difference, though? Okay, so I lose like 200 DPS. Oh, I lose like just a little bit of offense ability, but I gain. Actually, I lose defensive ability too, of course. So these stats, it doesn't change much. It's going to be the resistance that. So I gain massive amount of bleeding resistance, but I only gain just a tiny bit of physical resistance. And it looks like my pierce resistance is already capped. So really, we're gonna say no. And then this one, which is no. Then these, which I can't use yet, but maybe later. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Oh, my lightning resist is capped too, but not by much. That's mostly just because of this. I think 40% lightning resist is still decent. I think, I don't know. Of course, it says 12% elemental resist, which means I'll only be losing like 20%. I'll be losing some armor. We're losing a lot of armor with that one. I'm going to say no to that. Okay, let's see how this changes stuff. DPS goes up slightly. Armor rating goes down. You know, DPS doesn't go up enough for me to care. Where's the... Back to the... Oh, it's somewhere over here, isn't it? I'm missing a ring. I picked up a ring of the void, didn't I? Maybe it was something else at the void. Oh well. Okay, metal. A lot of energy, which doesn't matter too much. Offensive ability, decent enough. Casting speed, experience. No. No. Oh, let's go back over here. Pierce, no. Physical damage, though. Oh, no. Nope. Fire damage, light, physical, nope. Okay, physical damage. Okay. Fire, chaos damage is physical and chaos are the my main ones. That's good. Spirit, health regen is always good, but I would lose offense, defense. Well, depending on which one I go with. I'd lose physical damage if I change that one over. Ooh. I will lose a lot of defensive ability, but I'll gain health regen and I'll gain massive amounts of chaos. Alright, well, let's see what this looks like. Where's my DPS do? It goes down. Damn it. Alright, nope. And then of course this one, of course does, okay. DPS goes up slightly, but I lose a pretty good amount of armor. Although it's only the hands though. But either way, it's still not enough DPS to justify it Right, do I have anything in here that needs... Did I miss? Alright, these things. Alright, let's start here. No, none of those interest me.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Did I look at these ones? Yes, I did.
See you around.
Let me see something real fast. Yeah, there it is. Nice. That's kind of cool looking. Fashion Dawn. Like, why do all these places need to have these pauldrons that would get caught on stuff? Like, you walk in, you get stuck in a doorway. You're like, I can't attack the enemy because I'm too busy being stuck in a doorway. See, I kind of like those ones because they're simple. They're simple yet effective. Like, sometimes simple is the best way to go. And they all have their place in whatever kind of scheme you want to create, but almost. Might be those ones. I like those. I really like these ones, except for the fact that they're green on the sides. I think this one's going to be it, though. I forgot to look up to see if there was a mod that would save your visuals. All right. Oh, before we go, let's not forget to do this. Reporting. Frozen heart, hear me calling.
See anything you like?
good use.
I am told that Lysandra and a couple others have returned safely from captivity. All thanks to you. We thought they were as good as dead after they disappeared in the Blood Grove. I could not agree more. We've been cut off from Fort Icon. When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our new base of operations. It's an old fortress to the far north, once used to protect the trade routes leading through the Asterkarn Mountains. However, when we began marching south, we encountered immediate opposition from both the cult and the
had to
Ethereals.
be
Many of our men were killed, pincered between
drop
two
off my
opposing armies,
burrito and onto
we
my
were forced
shirt.
to retreat towards Homestead. The Ethereals now control the area known as the Conflagration, but the cult of Cthon has taken residence within the Dark Veil Gate, effectively cutting us off from our forces to the north. With the cult's front lines battered and their sacrifices freed, I believe it is now time to advance on their main position. Karaz, the sigil of Cthon, the name has come up several times, including a recent bloody interrogation. We have no idea if he is the head of the entire cult, or if he is merely a pawn in someone else's game, but one thing is for certain. He is at the Dark Veil Gate. I need you to infiltrate the fortress and take out their leader.
Ah.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Curious to see what it'll make. I don't know if it's just RNG. Here, let's make another. It is kind of RNG, isn't it? Although the level seems like it's set in stone.
Go on now.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
Okay, whatever. Speaking to the order. Let's open my log so I can read some of the... Oops, that's not my log. It looks like it though, doesn't it? These are the notes. Okay, oh that's... I gotta go back for that. Northeast. In the configuration. Ruins of Sorrow's Bastion. Foggy Bank. I believe the Foggy Bank is like somewhere over here. Ah, there it is. So... Well, let's. Eh. You know, let's go to the Foggy Bank and find. Oh, how cute! Slathra. I'm not interested in an interview. It sounds like a snake name, doesn't it? Now, when they say things like that, I don't know if they can actually be. Oh, I didn't know they showed that on the map. That's cool. I don't know if it includes the dungeons here. Like, can whatever I'm looking for be down here? I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to just run through real fast. Like, I don't know how accurate their I don't know how to put it. Their system, I guess, is like how area specific is it when they say Foggy Bank. Is it just means only in the zone that says Foggy Bank? Or does it include the caves and dungeons within Foggy Bank? I'm sure you could probably just look it up. Does this count as Foggy Bank up here too, or does it change? It is also the Foggy Bank. Although I believe there always were other names were. I can't remember. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna look it up. Like, if all these if all these guys were worth XP, I wouldn't mind doing it, but because then I could get XP at the same time. But other than that, just running around doing nothing. It has 3 spawns, like just outside the cave north of the rift, to the right of the cave edge, northeast of the rift. Then inside the cavern. Okay, so they can be. Okay, so I didn't see anyone out there, so she's not there. Okay, well, that must be inside the cavern. The cavern. However, that also answers the question on whether they can be inside. Unless the wiki is lying to me, which wouldn't be the first time a wiki lied to me. At least it's just about a game and not about real-world history. That must be her. Yay! That's funny. I can sell them. Alright, see you later, you jerks. You wanna know why you're called jerks? Because you're not worth any experience. You're jerks. You know, maybe, no, I shouldn't do that. That's kind of boring. Oh, it just looks like that. Never mind. No, that's... What did I get from... That's what I got from her.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
Might as well. I'm not going to directly go after him, but I like to pick him up just in case I end up there anyways. Where did I want to go next? I had a... Oh, that's right. And that tomb is... somewhere in Old Arcova, right? Yeah. Think. What is it called? Descent into Torment. Oh no, those are the ones I did. Yeah. Steps are located deep within Broken Hills. Let's go back in here again and go to Broken Hills. There we go. That's the entrance. Is it Undercity? No, because I already... I cleared that guy out. The Steps of Torment. He was sitting right here, but that's not where it was. Steps of Torment, southern part of Broken Hills. Oh, it's almost like hidden. I hate jerk locations that are hidden. Oh, it's not really hidden. It's hidden by someone's name. I hate jerks who hide things under their name. Give me all your XP. No. Oh, you were a hero. Oh. One of these days one of these days, probably one of these minutes, I'm gonna die because I'm in the mode of just face roll. And so I'm not paying as much attention to my health as I should be. Now, hopefully my one skill will save me long enough for me to realize, oh crap, I should be paying attention, but... You know, I should look up the heroes. Like, they seem to just kind of randomly spawn. Like, I wonder if they're just as, well, I wouldn't say like other games, because other games sometimes have them specifically the slightly more difficult mobs in specific areas, but... Hero. I will be your hero, baby. Okay, but it... but that doesn't explain... how they spawn, if it's just there's certain areas, or, ooh. Let's see. Oh, player moves faster. Oh good, go me. Spell cooldowns, that's not gonna be huge. Oh. Alright. This could be an issue for the bosses, or for mass numbers. Specifically, mass numbers of ranged could be an issue. All right. Put another one there. defense is at level 5. Maybe we should just go ahead and... Although honestly, I don't know if that will increase my DPS or not. Does this have any sort of... Ooh. Where's my... Oops. Physical, I got plus 454. Okay, so having more physical is actually is better right now. However, where was it? Get to this one. Where's my calculator? Not that kind of calculator. So I do have it calculated out to there. Alright, well then, we'll just do that. There we go. Look how speedy I am. I will eat your souls. I'm finding these bunches of skeleton crossbowmen are usually what are the most hurty. Where's the... There he is. Stupid priest. This auto loop button doesn't work very well. Here's something's gonna pop out. Something always pops out in the middle. Where's that fucking priest? God damn it. Oh, great. There's another one. Quit fucking freezing me.
Can't do that yet.
There he is. As I was saying about the only trick that they seem to have is what do you call it? Massive ads and root. Cast root, I cast root, I cast root, I cast root. Oh, and don't forget ground AO, although they didn't, to be fair, they didn't have much there, AoE puddles. I'm starting to have my doubts on whether I can beat the boss. I just had to kick over that jug first. I guess we'll go this way. Oh boy. More stuff I'm not going to use. No, they look cool. Maybe I should make a frost barrel mage or whatever. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. Anything cool that I picked up that I didn't notice? No, not really. Oh, a dynamite? Sure. Give me stuff. I guess the relic is pretty good, right? What is this gonna turn? Well, either way, I know it now. I wish there was a little bit of stickiness to a little more stickiness to the targets when you're hovering over them. Like, you shouldn't need to be right directly on them. I mean, you can, once you start attacking them, you can kind of, but I think just to lock the targets, because in other ways they end up doing little circles around them. In fact, I wonder. Is that what it is? Okay. I knew there had to be a key for it. Let's clear all around here because I have a feeling. Oh wait, maybe not. There's no piles of skulls. Who's shooting at me? Die. No, well, no bosses, but they still come up from the middle. No healing. Shrine. All right, let's clear all these jerks. Because the last thing I need is them popping up and healing whatever's going to come out of that shrine. Oh, nice. Separated. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Yes. Ha 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 ha. All right. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to do that one next because my next goal is going to be him. Which means I need a lot of other things. Every time I do this, it pauses the game. Let's see. So that gives me how many? I'm off by 2 red and 10 green. So between there and there will be the 10 green. 2 red. The 2 red, I guess, will go with the ghoul. Yeah, because that's the only other red I have on there. And that's going to be the most relevant one, because the rest is kind of like, I mean, I guess they are all relevant, but not directly, because I'll be doing the spider, and then I'll be doing the fox, and that should give me enough to get the abomination and get the abominable might. I guess I'm going to have to move one of them up. I'm guessing I'll move the Eldritch Fire to like Twin Fangs maybe? Because it doesn't, yeah, this is, no, this doesn't. Let's see, what's the 30% of attack damage? Although it's not really doing a lot of attack damage, like that's 500 at most. So I guess I won't be losing too much. But then again, at level 25, who knows what it's going to be doing. Well, I guess we'll wait and find out. I know once I get down here, I'll get more natural. Convert to health, quote-unquote, lifesteal. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ouch. Move, god damn it. Every day I hate this game a little more. This is what I mean, it's like it's every single boss, their only trick is to just root you into place so you can't move and you can't get out of the fire, basically. I don't know if it's worth it to try again. He's 6 levels above me. I'm going to try it one more time, and if I lose, then I delete the game and leave a bad review. Like, Jesus Christ. Haha, I'm looting. And spam AoE puddles.
I can't do that.
God fucking damn it. That was ridiculous. See, like you can't even get out of a swing in that time. Fuck. Ugh. Talk about bad game design. I wonder if I can... Now I'm just going to try and get my experience back and run. That's a lot of experience right there. I think that's what all that is, right?
Can't do that yet.
I got my XP back, right? Yeah. What am I at now? See, when games do this, I don't think they realize how many people they get to quit their game. It's a demoralization thing, is what it is. You see yourself, oh, I died that many times. Well, let's quit. I'm not good enough to play the game, so I'm going to quit now. Well, now what? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to work up motivation to continue now. When you run into things like that, it's kind of like, it just takes the winds out of your sails. It's like when you're technically past that content and you can't beat it. You're essentially playing wrong, and if there's a way to play wrong like this, then it's kind of like, why play the game if you're going to have to play a game on rails? I've not been out this way. Supposed to be able to get past there? It seems like nothing but guns and and shields drop. Oh, this is a dangerous domain. Aren't they like all dangerous domains apparently? Can I target those? I can. Jeez, that thing has such a fucking range. How many? 3 dynamite? How much do I have? 3 dynamite. Well, I don't want to use it right now then. Well, I guess there's nowhere else to go, so I might as well. I know there is somewhere else I can go. I just gotta do it quickly. Well, these dudes, so I don't die to the freaking ground. I could have sworn there was a quest that made it so you could walk through this without getting... Well, I guess I went quickly enough, but I still think I could have sworn I remembered a quest to do that, but I guess I'm remembering wrong. Or it could have been just a different game that had similar... Wait. I was about to just attack that without thinking. I wonder if destroying them would is it Y? No, it was W. Oh. Still have not seen any evidence of their damn cannons. See, supposedly that no, that was a hero, not a boss, right? Yeah. It'd be nice if that killed off all the zappy. Stop chewing on me. It's a thirsty maw. Is that like a Southern OnlyFans? We'll put one into cutting too, why not? And then I gotta go. Woo! Get out of there, it burns. Oh, jeez. Run. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Go on. Come on, you fucking hurry up. Jesus Christ. God, that shit burns way too much.
Can't do that yet.
Fucking items got in my way and he's just standing there like a fucking moron. God damn it. Every one of these things. Come here, little bird. Quit being a shithead. I didn't realize that was a boss. I thought that was just another crystal type thing. So I wasn't quite ready. I don't know what they're stacking on me, but it sucks.
That skill's not
God
ready.
damn. I hate how fast shit kills you sometimes. Like, I have to wonder how it was done before they put the damn, whatchamacallit in it. Dodge. Because Dodge wasn't in until, like, what, a year ago? This is actually kind of boring. And I don't mean because it's easy or whatever, or it's because it's repetitive. Like, this is not what difficulty is. Dodge, run, wait for recharge. Dodge, run, wait for recharge. Dodge, run, wait for recharge. Let's get out of there before. Yeah, because look at that. Four, three. God damn it. I fucking. Can't tell this shit's kind of getting annoying. It's. Fuck. It's never good when someone starts to get annoyed and pissed off at the game, even when they're winning. That's like epitome of bad game design. And I hate to say that about the people who made Grim Dawn, because overall it's a fun game. It's good, but fuck, if they didn't make some really big fucking mistakes, especially with whatever update added this. Like, I get the idea behind it, but and by this I mean changing the tonics from items into a recharge. When do they do that anyways? Yeah, I guess that was that was like 3 years ago, I guess. But yeah, the issue is not as much as they made it just a cooldown, is that since they created the game with the regular potions in mind, when they try and balance things, or when you go back into it, it's not balanced in the same way, because you have to sit, like I said, you have to run and then sit there and wait for the cooldown. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I found the abandoned canyon. Let's go this way so I don't step in the fire. Please don't let this be stupid. It's gonna be stupid, isn't it? Oh, okay, it's not. Thank you for not being stupid. I guess that's all of it, except for down here. This little part's kind of dumb too. I'm sorry. Just because then you gotta, like, if it disappeared as you killed off those crystals, it'd be a little bit better, but otherwise it's just like, oh, I gotta dodge in and out. Look at me. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be part of environmental storytelling, but what story does it tell? Okay, so do I try and go that way or not? It's on the other side. I think I need to farm more dynamite. All right, I'll go blow it up. Stupid crystals. Stupid crystals. Ooh, there's something weird going on here. I didn't realize that was there, otherwise I would have killed it immediately. Okay, so that looks like something I probably shouldn't click on. Without knowing what it is. Aether Rift. Is that what it was? Oh, no, Ethereal Rift. Ethereal Rift. It's a challenge dungeon. Let's not go there then. But crate. Great, to unlock the door. Each time the player enters. Huh, this is weird. It claims it's like a challenge dungeon, but it doesn't list it. But apparently oh no, there it is. Why does it say Port Valbray? Shouldn't that be Homestead? Oh, I see, that's where it'll it'll take me to. Okay. Apparently the Steps of Torment were one of these challenge dungeons, but you're supposed to not be able to aetherate out of them, and yet I did. Now, essentially what it means is it was a waste of dynamite. Oh, did I not kill it? Oh, damn it. These things hurt way too much. See, it's that kind of stuff that confuses me about this game, is because they get documentation that says, oh, well, it's a roguelike dungeon and it's supposed to be challenging. Okay, fair enough. You're not supposed to, you can't teleport out of it, but I did. So, does that mean it is or isn't? Was it just a regular dungeon, or was I actually in the roguelike dungeon? Alright, time to sort through some stuff.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Boy, I can get... No, tinctures are like... Everything's... Oh! Let's see, is that better? Oh, it is better. Boop. Alright, so you're gone, you're gone. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone. And then the slow process of trying to figure out 10% to all damage is pretty good. Christian, okay, all that damage is irrelevant. Oh. No. Possibly chaos and vitality damage. I would get 20% chaos and 20% vitality. Vitality is almost a non... whatchamacallit. Acid damage is pointless on that side. Pierce resistance, I'm already still above. I would probably lose a decent amount of armor. I would lose poison and acid resistance, which I believe I actually need, and then I'd lose the acid retaliation. You know what? We'll hold on to what I have for now. There's this one. move these over so I can. Vitality damage, poisoned. No. 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 Better physical damage. Aether, I don't think I'm doing, so that doesn't really matter much, but still. I get 4% cunning offenses. And this is like exact same thing, only I would say better stats for me. So we're holding on to this until I am level 44, until next level. And this is just a mini thing, right? It's spirit. So skin flare. Ah. So vitality damage, bleeding damage. I think both a human offensive energy regen, but I lose significant armor. I'm gonna say no. No. Just say no, no, no. Just say no, no. 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 A little bit more, but I don't get it. Nope. Okay, what about jewelry? Oh wait, there's these things over here. Nope. Nope. See, I would gain vitality damage, I'd lose physical damage, but my mainstay is physical. Nope. 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 Okay. Ooh, chaos damage. I would lose the 27, but I gain 30 chaos. Vitality, I'd gain energy and casting speed. It's close, but so 27% all damage. So and 30. Ooh, that's really good there. I lose some health. I lose offense and defense ability.
See you around.
That's a big maybe. But where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right there. Oh no, I was looking at this one, wasn't I? Okay, so that's 2 away anyways. So I want to see what it looks like when I've equipped it, if it changes anything. I'm willing to bet that this isn't as good, but we'll check. Yeah, no, that's a big drop. Except offensive ability goes up just a tiny bit, but my DPS goes out down by almost 1,000. It's mostly probably that cadence, +2 to cadence skill, so.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
I won't.
Is that something you need to try? I'll hold on to that for you.
Free food, guys. Free food. Free food. He's giving away free food. Building supplies. Did I already clear out the lumber mill? Oh, and Guyver's mill. I did, though. I did kill everything in Guyver's mill. See, which way is Graber's Mill? I think it's down here. Yes, yes it is. Let's go across the bridge. I don't know what you are, but you disgust me. Don't flop around. I'm dead. Okay. This looks like a lumber mill. I think it'd be really neat if someone makes an ARPG that's also a... Did I say this yesterday? I think, yeah. Although I don't know if I was streaming when I said it, but to make an ARPG that's also a colony / city builder kind of thing. I mean, I guess what's that one vampire game? I forget the name of it. They kind of did it, but it's not quite an ARPG. Like it's more like an isometric. Gosh, what would you call it? Dark Souls? Maybe not. I haven't played Dark Souls, so it's different. It still plays different compared to like games like this and Diablo, and I guess you could say it's a hybrid of this and I don't know, maybe something a little bit like Monster Hunter or something, or more like Outward. Outward's a good example. It's kind of like more like an isometric version of Outward instead of just an ARPG like this. But kind of the same lines, where either it's you personally build it, you place things, or you just you bring back resources and stuff, and you find people out here and say, oh well, I got a place where you, I mean, you're already halfway doing it. That's why I kind of thought of it, you know, with Devil's Crossing, where you find people and you're like, oh, we have a safe place. But instead of just being kind of a cosmetic thing where they just go in there and they stay, it's like it actually builds up the colony. Okay, do I have to just exit and ranter because I've already killed everything? I might. Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to exit and because I already cleared out all the Chthonian spawns. Unless this place counts too. So I guess we'll do that later. No, you peep. Don't get angry at me just because you're freaking out. Look, these things aren't really going to come through the screen and eat you. You can chill. They probably wouldn't eat you. You're so small. They'd eat me. Yes, and then now you're saying, but where would my food come from? Well, I don't think you'd have to worry about food. The world would be over. If monsters, demons from video games started crawling through and entering the real world, the world's over. Okay, let's see what this note says, now that I can read them in order. Been around, it feels like weeks now. The ethereals are always on our heels, spreading like wildfire across the countryside. The children are starving. The few bites of food we manage to scavenge on the go aren't enough for all four of us. I'm not sure how much more we can take. Word on the road is that the cult of Cthulhu, video game Cthulhu, is accepting members so that they have food and shelter for all. I've always pictured them as heretical lunatics, howling at the moon as they bathe in blood, but a promise of safety may be too much to pass on. Alan cringes at the thought of being seen among the blood-sworn, but we agree that it may be necessary even in order to survive. Our children deserve to eat other people. Life among the Bloodsworn has required some changes to our little family, mainly that we can only see the children after the day's ritual and chores are finished, which usually lasts late into the evening. Some days I don't see them at all until they are already asleep. My husband is having a difficult time with the prayers. He calls them blasphemous filth, but I remind him that we are doing this for our family's survival. Myself, I cannot help but question the gods who have given us nothing but except poverty. But here, under the protection of Cthulhu, we are safe and fed. The Bloodsworn have given us everything that they had promised and more. All they ask is in return of devotion and a little bit of blood, so I can't help myself when they chant a little louder each morning as they sing my praises to Cthulhu. The cuts from their knives serve as a gentle reminder that we are still alive and not rotting in the wilderness. It feels good. All begins and ends with Cthulhu. let me guess, she killed her two kids, right? I can see that now my family is suffering the poverty we endured, all the symptoms of our separation from Cathan. The blood torrent have showed me the way to salvation. I have prayed long and hard, yet the altar poured my lifeblood into the stones until the answers came to me. The only way my family can truly be safe is to be reunited with Cathan. I have them, yeah. A little bit too predictable there. Now, the question is, what happens? Like, does she get away with it? Or does her husband kill her and run off with the kids? Place bets, you couldn't place bets because people have played this, so they probably already know. I don't know though. Because even when I passed through this part a long time ago, I didn't stop and read anything. No. It's ARPG. A lot of people don't really... You guys are annoying. You were annoying too, little bird. Leave my fingers alone. Quit trying to eat them. They're not food. Mayor Bridgewater's journal. Ching. I'm not one to wish ill on anyone for the beliefs, but I can't say that I like this new faith spreading around town of late. With all the frightening rumors coming from the north, religious fanatics stirring up the populace is the last thing we need. Keith Strigwo says the religion of Cathan is not new, but in fact very old. Well, if it has been around for so long, how come I have never heard of it? One of their preachers invited me to sit in and listen to sermons to dispel any ill feelings I have towards them. They seemed innocuous enough, but the obsession with blood and rejoining with their gods in the end of days left me uneasy. Another person who has gone missing last week, it was Thumb, who I admit was drunk and a nuisance to the town, but this week it was Mary Tess, the town's seamstress. Zaria told me that she saw Mary leaving out with a group of refugees just as Trevor did a few days prior. At least Trevor stopped by my place to say he was leaving, but Mary, she didn't say goodbye or take anything with her. That's very strange. Yeah, if you don't take anything with you, you're being kidnapped or missing. As I write this, I'm preparing to meet with the town leaders and work way to handle all of the travelers passing through Dark Vale Gate. Hundreds come through every day now. Thankfully, most don't stop. But if this keeps up, we will have a problem on our hands. I don't know what is going on in the capital, but as everyone concerned. There's Trevor's notes. For weeks I've been feeling like something bad is coming, like a knot pit in my stomach that won't go away, and each day it gets spurts. I have noticed a lot more travelers coming from the capital of Arulan, heading south with all their worldly positions. I asked for a few news, but nobody gave me a clear answer, just uncertain with me that something awful was about to happen. How is it we all share the same dread? No shipments from the capital came last week. We didn't get our latest deliveries, and now, again, no shipment coming in means no shipment going out. How am I supposed to run a store if I don't have supplies to fill? Local goods are fine, but I rely on being able to sell things to people I can't get straight from my neighbors. I'm hearing hushed conversation in the street. Okay. So he was actually thinking about leaving, so he may have actually... Did we meet a Trevor at any point? No. So he could still be out there and alive. He just left. In fact, maybe they all did. Maybe I'm wrong about the, well, I mean, in real life, I wouldn't say I'm wrong about it, but if there's some sort of magical existential dread that's filling you with so much that you're being forced to run, maybe you would leave everything. It's cool. It's cool, guys. You guys wanted blood sacrifices. I'm just sacrificing you to your blood god or whatever. Imagine wanting blood for your god and not willing to be the sacrifice yourself. Peacekeeper's Chambers. Okay, we'll read that later. I was already there. Does this just make a full circle? Is there anything in here? I was already there. Oh, how do you get in there? Where's the intro? There it is. God, come on. In pathfinding. She's some sort of doctor or some sort of other quack. Oh. Hey, pick it up, you. Ooh, let's not go there just yet. Zarya. Zarya was God, they really want me to be a shield user. They really, really want me to be a shield user. What's this? Dark Veil, reaping what you sow. Oh, this is the main quest. I stumbled upon the main quest. Alright. A little town that's surrounded by smoking Okay, enough of that. Each day I see more and more soldiers leaving Fort Harn to head north, while the road through Darkvale is never a stream of refugees heading south. Those fleeing the capital tell horrific tales of people going crazy, of robbing and looting as madness consumes the head of our nation. One story even describes a mob burning down a woman in the street and devouring her alive. Wow, stupid vegans. With so many new faces in town, my deputies are taxed with holding the town together. Fighting over scarce goods has become a daily ritual. We had several murders in the last 2 weeks. A concept once entirely strange to our little village. Yeah, that's what refugees do. The bathhouse. Process clip is so slow to Uh-oh, bath salts. Yeah. Always the doctors that get away with it. Sadly, in real life, too. And we'll never truly know how many doctors were murderers. Because all they have to do is get someone who has the right kind of illness, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, and depending on what level of murder they want to be, they can just not diagnose it correctly, or give underprescribe or overprescribe wrong things, or just go to Canada and be like, oh, you got a disease, we can kill you for that. You got a cold? Well, here's a suicide booth. I'm going back down there before I go in because I feel like I've missed something. I'm still trying to completely get my wrap my head around over what exactly is all going. Why don't see if that exploded. Oh. Because I mean, outside of the whole, okay, so these ethereals are coming in and invading and stuff. There's like 2 or 3 things else that are happening at the same time, almost. It feels like. So, from what I get, is the cult of Seathon. I'm going to call them that from now on because it's easier. Kind of have always been around. Or at least have been around. They were known before the whole ethereal, before the Grim Dawn. There we go. At least from what I've gathered, but they were just kind of small pockets of, well, cultists. Quit running back and forth. Alright, so maybe I didn't miss anything. Yep, stupid Windows key. That looks like it goes down, but it doesn't. I saw glowing in here. I guess it was just something. And for some reason, the Chthonians don't like the ethereals. The big question is why? Is it just because they're fighting over resources, i.e. humans? Or is there something else, something deeper? Alright, so we're going to start on... What did I say? I could either do him... let's go with the ghoul. Because I want more Or health regen. Also, that'll get me to what I need, and then I will have to do the spider and the fox. Although I could... Although the spider seems like it's... I don't get as much with that, but I would save 1 point. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Although once... What do I need again with this? 18? That wouldn't work then. I'd be 1 short. 5... That's... So yeah. I mean, I could do 5 and 5 there. But is there a 4? No. They're right there. But is that... No, I'm not doing any sort of elemental damage. That's decent enough. That's not. Yeah, so that's really my only option. Because I don't really have a lot of extra things I could do without wasting too many points. I mean, I might be able to swing that some way, but I wish these were organized a little bit better, because it is kind of, having to search through them like this is kind of annoying. Anyways, okay, so... Oh, I had 2 points. Okay. Okay. What's down here? Do I have to unlock all of them? Ooh, we're gonna find out. If I can go just there to there, then I save a point. I don't think I can do that. I think I have to get all of them, but I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. That's the big key of everything. We'll find out. Alright, now that I'm more powerful, I will go down the hole. Oh, those are... They're like demonic Pokemon. I mean, regular Pokemon. I wonder what kind of resist they have. You would think that, because I'm using physical and chaos, and since they're... I believe they're the ones who kind of use chaos. Like, the question is how the logic of the game works, or the universe even. Some would say that they wouldn't have defense against it because that's not what the enemies use against them. But at the same time, it's also kind of what they're using, so... But... Or it's what they're made from, and if it's what they're made from, then of course they should be resistant to it. Or maybe not. Maybe because it's made from the same thing, it's highly effective. Who knows? There's too many different ways you can take it. Books. Blood for... I'm just gonna start calling him Cthulhu. Blood for Cthulhu. Let's go away to fear. You mean they go unconscious? These people are just blood communists, is what they are. Your blood doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the state. I mean, to the blood god, who is the state. I'm spacing out. You know, I've seen these before without the blood. What would be interesting is if you killed enough people next to him and it fills with blood, and then like some demonic dude spawns and tries to eat your brains. Come on, damn it. It's like it highlights and you click on it and it's like, nope. You know, in a more general sense, there are a couple things that I'm getting sick of in video games, and particularly in like RPG type video games. Well, I guess not just RPG, but I'm sick of staring at a map instead of staring at the world, and I'm sick of staring at cooldowns instead of staring at or watching the game. Now, that doesn't really apply that much to this one. The only thing that kind of applies to that is kind of the map, and that's because sometimes you can't really see what, you know, very well where you can go through and where you can't. Here it's not as bad, but like on the overworld, it's like you'll see things that visually kind of look like you can traverse, but you can't. Granted, like I said, it's not that bad here as it is other places, and the cooldown thing is kind of not really a complaint for ARPGs, because I don't think I've ever looked at cooldowns for ARPGs ever, even when there were cooldowns. But in other games, particularly like MMOs, it just feels like I'm doing nothing but staring at the wall of cooldowns. It's like I might as well play a text-based game. Anyways, 1 second. Ooh, that stopped. I need to take a quick bio break. Although maybe, I'm kind of out of energy anyways, so maybe I should just call it here. Yeah, I'd call it here. And either come back later tonight or just another day. So I'm out of here.